Hello viewers, you're watching Nltv News Now. Let's go through the headlines first. Fire breaks out at Tata Parking Kher Mahal Junction, Dimapur at around 8 p.m. on Thursday. 4 firefighters and police were at the spot last night. No casualties reported so far. Bombay High Court will hear out the defamation suit filed by NCB Zonal Director Sameer Wankere's father Dhyandev against Maharashtra Cabinet Minister Nawab Malik in connection against allegations raised by the latter in a sensational drug bust case. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will launch two innovative customer-centric initiatives of the Reserve Bank of India on Friday at 11 a.m. via video conferencing. Union Home Minister Amit Shah on Friday will embark on a two-day visit to Uttar Pradesh in what could be understood as a critical trip ahead of the 2022 State Assembly elections. And now the news in detail. A huge fire broke out on 11th November, Thursday at Dimapur Kher Mahal Junction at around 8 p.m. The fire was so huge, 4 fighters had to be in the spot to contain the situation and douse the fire. It was also mentioned that around 20 gas cylinders exploded during the breakout and few people were left injured, but no casualties were reported. Loss of property and number of houses burned is yet to be ascertained, but some reports suggest that around 100 houses were burned. Police were also seen escorting the residents to a safer location. The fire is suspected to be caused by electrical short circuit.
ಇದು গ্যাস সিলিন্ডার ফুটি কেনে জুই ধরিছে আচানক পুরা ডাঙর জুই একদম লাগি কেনে আইছে আমি কেন ভয় পড়া ঘরতে পড়া ওলাইছে ভয় পড়া একু সামান ওলাও পারা নাই আচানক আগুন জুই তো আই যাইছে পিছে তো আমি গাড়ি থাকিছে গাড়ি তো আমি ওলাই কেনে মেন রোডতে রাখি দিছে বলেরো পিকআপ মোলা নিজের গাড়ি আছে আমি ঘরটো ওয়েস্ট বেঙ্গল আলিপুরদুয়ার থাকা আছে এতে মানুষ পুরা পাগলা নিচিনা কোন বি থাকা নাই সব ভয় পড়া ওলাই যাইছে সামান বি ওলাব পারা নাই খালি আমি একলা বি নহয় সব মানুষ সামান ওলাব পারা নাই কোনবা তো একটা দুটা ওলাই লৈছে হাত পরা আমি তো ওলাব পারা নাই নিজৰ কাপড়া বি ওলাব পারা নাই মানুষ মৰালা খবৰ পোৱা নাই
আচ্ছা আপুনি সামান খান ওলাব পাৰিছে না পাৰা নাই আৰু আপুনি কি লছ হৈছে
আমি তো ঘর সামান পুরা ওলাব পারা নাই আমি 1.5 লাখ টাকা সামান থাকিছে আৰু হেনকে 21,000 আমি গাড়ি পেন কৰিবলৈ পইচা তো রাখিছে ইতুবি ওলাব পারা নাই ইতুই যাইছে
দোকান বন্ধ কৰি কিনে আই কিনে আমি পে কৰিছে না পে কৰি কিনে মাইকিটো চাহ দিছে চাহটো খোৱাৰ লগতে আমি আৱাজ শুনিছে পিছে জুই লাগিছে তো আমি লগা মাইকি কৈছে জুই লাগি যাইছে আমি কৈছে হাল্লা না কৰিবি কত লাগিছে বলা চাবলৈ দিবি তো আমি বাহিৰতে ওলাই কিনে দেখিছে জুই পিছে পৰা আহি আছে তো আমি কৈছে কি কৰিব এতিয়া বাচ্চাখান ওলাবি পয়লা বাচ্চাখান ওলাইছে এইটো বাচ্চাখান ওলোৱাৰ পিছতে সিলিন্ডার ওলাইছে আৰু একো ওলাবলৈ পৰা নাই দে গৰম বৰা না গৰম লাগি যাইছে গৰম বৰা মই এখন বাহিৰ ওলাই যাইছে দে মই লগাটো মেইনটো পইচা বি আছে কাগজ বি আছে হলে খালি দোকান লগা চাবিটো মই মাইকিটো হাততে লৈছে এতিয়া বি হাততে মাইকি ধৰি কিনে আছে এইটো আছে সব যাইছে একো টাকা নাই সব যাইছে আপনি যাই কিনা চাবিয়ে নিজে
As we already know, a huge fire broke out on 11th November, Thursday at Dimapur Kher Mahal Junction at around 8 p.m. The fire was so huge, 4 fighters had to be in the spot to contain the situation and douse the fire. It was also mentioned that around 20 gas cylinders exploded during the breakout and few people were left injured, but no casualties were reported. Loss of property and number of houses burned is yet to be ascertained, but some reports suggest that around 100 houses were burned. Police were also seen escorting the residents to a safer location. The fire is suspected to be caused by electrical short circuit. Advisor National Highways, Treasures and Accounts Government of Nagaland Dr. Longrinekan, while speaking to Nagaland TV, stated that the recent public protest by Wokha civil organizations against the deplorable road conditions within Wokha district is being addressed by the state government. Dr. Longrinekan mentioned that the government has sent the compensation estimate to the central government and the work order has already been issued. He further stated that the government has directed the NHIDCL to improve the workmanship and build good roads for the state. The doctor also further lamented the taxation by various faction and unstable soil quality of Nagaland and attributed the inferior quality of roads in the state to the aforementioned factors. He stated that the state government is not only focusing on selected districts but gradually shift focus on all areas of Nagaland. The speaker also urged the public to come forward and shoulder responsibility and not always depend on the government.
American estimate can compensation laga estimate can bonegi ne central logo pathagi nasi aro itu aha bishte itu kan pak compensation dibo aro work order to already issued, so I hope time do iman do lola na American got bhal bra group lagi aro tai can be to change rectify group group li khushi kuri ase. We hope that within few months or years Nagaland will have good roads. Nagaland issue bishi ase ma TV iman kumba jagade iman stable noe aro plus dusra outdated bishi ase like taxes and all it bra quality to take product maintain goldin na pare kinda ami kan bi to up it kan sob sai ki rectify kurine changes kurine jabuli to directive to ase ami kan poila to rasta bi man thaka nai aro poisa bi halra bai thakji kindu itia state financial crunches to bishi ase aro rasta bi bishi hui jai itia so posti connectivity hui itu bra sob to phal bra maintain kori do bishi dikter hui kindu ami kan bi to government bi aste ase kumba like say Dimapur ko hima itia focus kori ase up to that to sar jaga bi jabo kintu khali Dimapur ko hima te focus kori to sar jaga te ne chai ni ganai ido asti bra sob jaga te kiba cover kori jabli to khoshi ne bhavana
to mon ite huni banishna mon public hutai government gen rukhina kida to public probe againa support kurina ta nature bi ekta upai bisaro lage goina mela minister dwa janai dise to amningan inya news updates alag alag paite gole side gibi Nltv moi maini with camera person Khalil for Nltv.
Eastern Nagaland's People's Organization has directed the 6 Naga tribes united under it to withdraw from the 14 Naga tribal bodies on November 10th. NPO has issued a notification referring resolution number 3 and 5 of the CEC meeting held on November 9th in Dimapur. In the issued circular, the organization has notified that it will work on the united interest of the 6 tribes and represent them on any common issue-based Naga meeting. In reference to the resolution number 5 of CEC meet, the 6 tribal bodies were required to detach from Nagaland Gaobura Federation and remain under Eastern Nagaland Gaobura Union. The 6 Naga tribal bodies include CKS, KTC, KU, PPC, USLP and YTC. Nagaland hosted its first ever Beekeeper Summit cum Horti Expo at Central Institute of Horticulture, Medifisma on 11th of November 2021. The expo witnessed a vibrant exhibition of various honey products of different bee farmers from different districts of Nagaland. It was reported that the previous Beekeepers Summits were organized outside state. The Honorable Minister of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare Government of India, Nagaland, Narendra Singh Tomar, virtually inaugurated the Farmers' Hostel to celebrate the milestone.
Beekeeping is not only the concern of the beekeepers and the bee farmers which you would specifically say. But beekeeping is preservation and protection of bees, and beekeeping is very, very important for all of us, because once the bee disappear from the face of the earth, we will not survive in the next 4 years. The world will come to an end by the 4th year, and it will not go beyond that. So it is very, very vital and important for all of us to conserve and to protect the bees. Thank you so much.
I'm Dr. Naveen Patle. I'm Additional Commissioner Horticulture in Ministry of Agriculture. I'm also holding Director Central Institute of Horticulture, Nagaland. This institute today, I'm happy to share this information to you. We have inaugurated as a new farmers hostel, and also our Honorable Minister Sri Narendra Singh Tomar, Minister of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, in the presence of Shri Shobha Karandalaje, Minister of State for Agriculture and Farmer Welfare, and also in the presence of Secretaries Horticulture and Secretary and Team Leader Nagaland Beekeeping Honey Mission. So this is a very important day for us, because in beekeeping in Nagaland, and not only in Nagaland and also in other parts of the northeastern states, the people are adopting this sector because it's a very growing sector, and also for doubling the farmers of income, we have to again boost up this sector. So considering all this thing, we have launched one National Beekeeping and Honey Mission in 2021 with the focus to promote the beekeepers in the country, and especially the honey sector. As you know, we are exporting around 600 crores rupees of honey to different countries, and around we are producing 1,25,000 metric ton honey in the country. So in northern part also we have very premium quality honey. So we want to bring it in international market with the help of our National Beekeeping and Honey Mission, and we have very special focus on this mission because we are supporting for infrastructure, for post-harvest management, and for also research and development in beekeeping sector. And apart from that, the Central Institute of Horticulture Nagaland is also running various programs for upliftment of farmers, like training up rural youth and some school dropouts. They can come, they can take the trainings on nursery management, post-harvest management, and especially we are also conducting some programs on market linkages, because this is again very focused area for horticulture sector. And we today some entrepreneurs, they have come with their products because they are the trainees of our institutes, and finally they have now become the entrepreneur. Today our Honorable Minister has launched their products, and our entrepreneurs, they have shared their experience also. So this institute has been constructed for overall development of horticulture sector in northern region. I hope the farmers of Nagaland and other states, they will take the advantage of the institute's programs, and also they will do better in beekeeping area. Thank you very much.
The 13th Inter-District Catch Them Young tournament started out at Indira Gandhi Stadium, Kohima at 10 a.m. on 11th of November 2021. The Department of Youth Resources and Sports and the state government co-sponsored the tournament. The advisor to the Chief Minister of Nagaland, Abu Metha, graced the inaugural function as special guest. He congratulated the students for passing district level and being a part of the state level. He also appreciated the efforts of Department of YRS for successfully organizing the event during the pandemic and keeping up with the SOP. The participants from all the 12 districts were under 14 years of age. The participants competed in a variety of games like 100-meter race, long jump, shot put and high jump in the tournament.
First and foremost, Iman Bachahan अलग-अलग डिस्ट्रिक्ट पर आया से आपने का सबके सलाम और सबके congratulations. All of you have performed very well. You have performed in an excellent manner to qualify for the state level. इधर निमित्ते आपने का सबके खुशी जाना है कोहिमा ने welcome करे आसे और आपने का के जानी बोले दी बोले मोंडू इतिहास बड़ा तो आपने का निजोर डिस्ट्रिक्ट के represent করে আছে হবো ডিস্ট্রিক্ট লাগা ইমেজ হবো আর ইডিয়ারও স্টেট লেভেলে আইডিনে ক্লিয়ার নিবে আপনি সব স্টেট প্লেয়ার হইছে একদিন নাগাল্যান্ড নিবিনে খেলিব এটু নিবিনে এটু মনে রাখি কিনে পারাটো আপনার লাগা বেস্ট পারফরম্যান্স বেস্ট ডিসিপ্লিন এটু I want to congratulate the Department of Youth Resources and Sports.
In a tragic incident, morungs of the Ao and Chang tribes were burned down at Kisama village in the early hours of Thursday. The cause of the fire is yet to be ascertained. However, the people present there speculated that somebody threw a burnt cigarette above the Ao Orung as the fire started from the roof of the Ao Morung and thereby spread towards the Chang Morung, which is right above the Ao Morung. Meanwhile, the tourism department has assured that the Morungs will be rebuilt before the Hornbill festival. Further investigations are currently underway.
इतियादो आमिगन नागालैंड स्टेट लागा फेस्टिवल सबसे डांगो वाला हॉर्नबिल फेस्टिवल पुंगचौली इतियादो एक दुई हफ्ता है पची किने है इनिका ओलोफी टाइम थाका दंदे हादसा डांगो एकता आमिगन ये किसामा दे हुई किने जानी वो पारी जे आमिगन NLTV गन ये आई किने जे इतिया इतु नीचे दे आमिगन तिकियो पारे दो उसी गुले दो इतु पुइला दे थाकिया दो इतु आओ मोरंग थाकिया लगा रुइन्स कना से और ये ऊपर आमिगन तिकियो पारे से इतु चंग मोरंग थाका लगा से होलिबी इतियादो सब जुइबरा काली राती जुली आजी मॉर्निंग दे हुओ काली राती नहीं ने आजी मॉर्निंग दे जुली जा लगा हुओ इतो इना आमिगन दिकियो पारे से सपी जुली जागी ने से इतु किने हुइने हुइसे गुली दो आमेन ये दे कुंबाला हाथ प्रा हुनिया दो कुंबाला मुख प्रा हुनिया दो हुइसे गुली दो इतु जुई दो हुइसे गुली दो मोरंग आओ मोरंग ला रूफ लगा ऊपर रा जुली ने ना हुइने स्पेट हुइने जाला से गुनी भी हुनियो पारे से आमिगन होलिबी इतु किने हुइने हुइसे इतु तेबी क्लियर नाइ इतु क्लैरिफिकेशन दो लोले गाने इन्वेस्टिगेशन गन चुली रहेगो पुलिस डिपार्टमेंट गन इतु फायर डिपार्टमेंट गन आमिगन 3 बजी
Prime Minister Narendra Modi will launch two innovative customer-centric initiatives of the Reserve Bank of India on Friday at 11 a.m. via video conference. As per the Prime Minister's office, these initiatives are the RBI's Retail Direct Scheme and the Reserve Bank Integrated Ombudsman Scheme. Notably, the RBI Retail Direct Scheme is aimed at enhancing access to the government securities market for retail investment, while Reserve Bank Integrated Ombudsman Scheme aims to improve grievance redress mechanism for resolving customer complaints against entities regulated by the RBI. Union Home Minister Amit Shah will on Friday embark on a two-day visit to Uttar Pradesh in what could be understood as a crucial trip ahead of the 2022 State Assembly elections, as the Bharatiya Janata Party looks to replicate its 2017 landslide victory in the state. Shah, who is a former BJP national president, is expected to meet around 700 party workers in Varanasi, which is also the parliamentary constituency of the Prime Minister Narendra Modi. He is to discuss election strategies and is also scheduled to hold a rally in Azamgarh, the Lok Sabha constituency of opposition Samajwadi Party chief Akhilesh Yadav. The BJP's poll preparation, including its membership campaign, are also likely to be decided. On the last day of his tour, Shah will address several election rallies in other districts. The Bombay High Court will on Friday hear out the defamation suit filed by Narcotics Control Bureau Zonal Director Sameer Wankere's father Dhyandev against Maharashtra Cabinet Minister Nawab Malik in connection with a series of allegations raised by the latter in a sensational drugs bust case. This had high-profile figures like Bollywood actor Shah Rukh Khan's son. The case had high-profile figures like Bollywood actor Shah Rukh Khan's son, Aryan Khan, implicated weeks ago. The defamation suit was adjourned for a hearing on November 12th by the High Court earlier this week. It also asks Nawab Malik to file an additional affidavit on verification of the document annexed to Wankere's. Wankere's father filed a police complaint against the Maharashtra minister on Monday, pointing out that false and derogatory allegations regarding his family's caste have been raised in an interview. Nagaland Education Association (NEA) organized National Education Day 2021 at the Directorate of School Education, Nagaland, Kohima on 11th of November. The program started at 11 a.m. in the morning and keynote address was given by Dr. Javi Zerume, President NEA. Dr. Javi Zerume stressed about the school education being corrupted and said that people of Nagaland needs to focus on its values. He further stated by saying that education system in Nagaland is leading to ISM and that education system should not be result oriented as every child is talented in their own way with different skills and abilities. We have more insights on this.
A very happy National Education Day to you once again. Since 2008, the Ministry of Education, Ministry of Human Resource and Development, Government of India has declared 11 November as the National Education Day to commemorate or to remember the birthday of the first Education Minister of the independent India. National Education Day is marked to acknowledge the contribution of educationists and educators for their great contributions towards human progression and civilization. Nagaland Education Association has been observing the day since its inception to honor and respect the educationists and to rededicate ourselves to the cause of humanity and education. And I take this opportunity to sincerely thank our special guest, Professor Buno Legise, Professor Department of Education, Nagaland University, for accepting our invitation to grace this occasion, this historic occasion, despite of our heavy schedules. Professor Buno is very well known to me because she was my teacher when I was a university student. She is a renowned educationist, and we are fortunate to have educationists like her being a teacher in the presence of Dr. Professor Buno Legise. We are indeed privileged to have, of course she is not here, but we are privileged to have Srimati Kebileno Angami, Special Education, Special Secretary to the Government of Nagaland, Department of Education, and Sri Shanavas CIS Principal Director, Mr. Wantongo, Director, School Education. All these people are heading the Department of Education, and we are fortunate to have them. I hope through their leadership there will be a great social change in Nagaland through qualitative change.
Sun Pharmaceutical Industries has said it is gearing up to launch the first COVID pills called Molnupiravir under the brand name Mollville in India. The Drugs Controller General of India is reviewing Molnupiravir's clinical data for the treatment of COVID-19 in adults. The UK was the first country to approve the drug, and now India is preparing to launch the drug in the country. Veteran Congress leader Salman Khurshid's new book of Ayodhya has kicked up a storm as he has reportedly compared a robust version of Hindutva similar to IS and Boko Haram two Delhi lawyers, Vivek Garg and Vineet Jindal, have filed complaints with the Delhi police against Salman Khurshid for allegedly defaming Hindutva. The book titled Sunrise over Ayodhya is on Supreme Court's verdict on the Ram Janmabhoomi Babri Masjid dispute. The book launch event was held on Wednesday and was attended by Congress leader P. Chidambaram, Digvijay Singh and among others. Speaking at the book launch, Digvijay Singh on Wednesday said it is unfortunate that Hindutva and Hinduism have become synonymous. Savarkar wasn't religious, he even said that. While the cow is considered to Mata and he had no problem in consuming beef, he brought Hindutva word to establish Hindu identity, which caused confusion in people. Digvijay Singh said. A massive fire broke out at Mandala scrap market godown in Mankhurd area of Mumbai on Friday, informed fire officials. A total of 12 fire engines, 10 tankers along with 150 firefighters have been deployed for firefighting operation. No casualties have been reported in the incident so far. The cause of the fire is yet to be ascertained. More details are awaited.
सुबह 3-3:15 के करीब ये घटना आग लगने की घटना मुंबई अग्निशमन मंदिर के नियंत्रण कक्ष को प्राप्त हुई। यहाँ पर अभी 12 फायर इंजन, 10 टैंकर और करीब 150 फायरमैन अटके यहाँ पर फायर फाइटिंग कर रहे हैं। अभी चारों साइड से हमारी 10 लाइन चालू है। तो कोई कैजुअलिटी वगैरह इसमें नहीं, अब तक कोई किसी को इंजरी की कोई भी किसी का रिपोर्ट अब तक नहीं। कौन सी जगह जिसमें आग लगी थी, क्या है मंडाला मार्केट?
The 6 students from class 10 and 12 have urged Supreme Court seeking urgent directions to conduct exam in hybrid manner. The students are against offline mode for class 10 and 12 Term 1 exams and seek direction to hold a Term 1 exam in hybrid mode, both of online and offline mixture. A writ petition has been filed challenging the decision of CBSE and CISCE decision to hold their Term 1 and Semester 1 of CBSE, ICSC and ISC exams 2021 for students of class 10 and 12 in offline mode. The plea added that the option of online exam will facilitate social distancing, reduce strain on logistical constraints. The petitioners also argued that taking students' consent to conduct exams without giving a valid choice is not right and should not happen. That is all for now. This is Gargi Deka signing off. Keep watching Nagaland TV.